So tonight's guest is Patrick Lewis, and Patrick will be talking about the generosity algorithm. May I have the next slide, please? Patrick Lewis stands at the forefront of an audacious revolution, blending social and entrepreneurship with technological innovation to forge a future where economic empowerment is accessible to all. With over a decade of experience in software engineering, particularly in healthcare IT, Patrick has consistently been committed to harnessing technology for societal enrichment and community empowerment. Patrick is really a do-it-all kind of guy, and I hope this really comes out. And these are just words I'm reading, but we were in a session with Patrick last night, and he blew us away. He's deeply influenced by his Christ-centered beliefs, guiding him to pursue solutions that go beyond financial gains, aiming instead for widespread societal, aiming for widespread solutions that go beyond financial gains. Aiming instead for widespread societal improvement with an emphasis on compassion, equity, and justice. In 2020, he launched Generous, a platform designed to help unlock the generosity algorithm. This innovative approach encourages habitual generosity, making it a key part of everyday interactions and a driving force for systemic economic change. So without further ado, Patrick, please talk to us.
Thank you. I'm honored, deeply honored. Definitely love what you ladies are doing with the DAO, Disruptor DAO, everything that I believe in, just empowerment. I love to see it. I've attended a few of you guys' sessions, and man, I'm honored to be able to share just a little bit of about what I'm working on and what I'm wanting to build here. So thank you. So I'd like to welcome you to the Unlocking the Generosity algorithm. Before we dive in, let's take a moment to understand the essence of what we're building upon. And that is the virtue of generosity. Generosity is the spirit and action of freely and frequently giving to others. It's a virtue that has been celebrated across cultures throughout history, embodying the selfless act of helping others and contributing to the greater good. When we embody generosity, we cultivate an abundance mindset. This mindset shifts our focus from scarcity and limitation to one of growth, potential, and positive impact. By practicing generosity, we not only enhance our own personal fulfillment, but also strengthen our relationships and create a ripple effect of kindness and prosperity in our communities. Generosity is not just a noble trait. It's a powerful pathway to a richer, fuller life, offering profound benefits across health, relationships, and finances. Research shows that generous people are happier, healthier, and have a more positive outlook on life, leading to improved mental health. When we give, our brains release chemicals like endorphins and oxytocin, boosting our mood and reducing stress. Generosity also strengthens relationships. Acts of giving foster trust and cooperation, leading to deeper, more meaningful connections with others. Additionally, there are financial benefits. By invoking the law of sowing and reaping, generosity can positively impact personal financial well-being. Generosity enhances our lives in multiple ways. As we delve deeper into this presentation, we'll explore how these benefits can be amplified and integrated into a revolutionary system of giving. Generous is a groundbreaking platform where acts of kindness transcend traditional boundaries to spark radical change. Here, we're not just changing the mechanics of giving, we're redefining them by unlocking the generosity algorithm. Our mission is to help ensure that giving is as equitable for the giver as it is for the receiver. Today, let's explore how Generous combines cutting-edge blockchain technology with the timeless virtue of generosity, all powered by the Web3 principles of digital ownership and community-driven value creation. Think back to fundraisers you've encountered. Rows of chocolate bars, tables lined with cookies, all attempts to draw donations. These methods often leave us questioning the impact of our contribution. In today's world, where digital interaction dominates, these outdated methods fall short. Generous challenges this old-school approach by infusing giving with innovation and intent, turning every act of generosity into an opportunity for growth and empowerment for the giver. In Generous, we revolutionize the giving process by shifting from edible incentives to digital assets that grow in value. When a user gifts a gem to another user on our platform, the giver earns a digital asset in the form of a dynamic vault NFT. These vault NFTs are not just collectibles or static images, but active components in the platform's economy. Their ability to generate GenCoin when filled with gems ties directly to the platform's core mechanics of generosity and reward. This dynamic functionality encourages continuous user interaction and contribution. The more users participate, the more they stand to gain economically. Gifting gems on our platform is not just symbolic. It's a fundamental activity that drives real economic value. Here's how it works. Every gem you gift is distributed across multiple vaults according to our vault algorithm. As gems accumulate and a vault fills with 6 gems, it triggers a cycle and generates GenCoin, directly rewarding the owner. This system leverages Web3 technology to turn acts of generosity into tangible benefits. The process of unlocking vaults and filling them to generate GenCoin creates a continuous cycle of generosity. Users are incentivized to both give gems to help others unlock their vaults and receive gems to fill their own, promoting a vibrant cycle of giving and receiving within the community. This not only fosters a supportive network, but also ensures that every user can be both a giver and a receiver, balancing the economic benefits across the community. GenCoin's utility within the ecosystem has 2 primary uses. GenCoin enables users to channel their digital generosity into tangible societal impact by contributing to various causes and projects within Generous. This digital asset acts as a donation proxy, empowering users to make meaningful contributions to org and giving circle funding goals. GenCoin can also be used to be cashed out through our seed redemption process. This feature enables users to convert their accumulated GenCoin into other forms of value, such as fiat currency or other digital assets, providing tangible rewards for their generosity. Each GenCoin holds a value equivalent to $1. This introduces a stable economic incentive to participate. Users are not just earning abstract points or a virtual currency with fluctuating value. They are earning a digital asset with a stable real-world peg. This stability makes the economic outcomes of participation more tangible and reliable. Traditional fundraising methods, like those used by World's Finest Chocolate, typically employ a 50-50 split, where half of the proceeds go to the cause and the other half to the company. In contrast, Generous takes a more impactful approach by utilizing an 80-20 split, where 80% of every gem purchase is converted to USDC and securely deposited into the Generous redemption treasury. This on-chain account ensures that every GenCoin in circulation is backed by tangible value and is as good as $1. This makes giving and receiving on Generous not only more rewarding, but also transparently valuable. By integrating dynamic vault NFTs that generate tangible value, in the form of GenCoin, Generous merges the realms of digital assets, gaming, and philanthropy. This approach not only makes the act of giving more rewarding, but also transforms it into an engaging, economically viable, and self-sustaining cycle of generosity. This system offers a wide range of users a unique and impactful way to participate in philanthropy in the digital age. Generous is revolutionizing philanthropy by transforming passive donors into empowered digital givers, similar to how Uber empowered individuals to become drivers and participate in the ride-sharing economy. This shift enables users to become micro fundraisers within our platform, democratizing philanthropy and introducing new economic incentives. Like Uber drivers, our users earn by participating, turning each act of generosity into both a social and economic opportunity. This new approach really changes the game for fundraisers. It opens up philanthropy to everyone, not just a select few. Now, even small gifts can make a big difference, helping to build a community where everyone has a part to play in driving real change. Inspired by the wisdom of Proverbs 11:24, the world of the generous gets larger and larger. The world of the stingy gets smaller and smaller. We view generosity as a powerful force that expands as it is shared, creating a more inclusive and prosperous world for everyone. As we embrace a new era in philanthropy, shaped by rapid technological advancements and evolving societal values, I want to invite you to be part of our transformative journey into a new economy of generosity. This initiative is not just about changing how we give, it's about redefining economic empowerment and social change through digital innovation. So join us in reshaping philanthropy by participating in our active beta. Your involvement will help refine a new economic system where generosity flourishes and every contribution makes a difference. Together, we'll build a future where generosity is a fundamental part of daily life and economic activity. You can sign up for the Generous Beta by requesting an invite from an existing user. Your participation will help shape a platform that turns generosity into a powerful force for change. Let's unlock the generosity algorithm together. Thank you.
Thank you,
Set
Pat.
it on. And here's this, I like to open up, the floor for questions. Would definitely love to give you guys a small demo of the app, but first, if we had any questions, feel free to pop them in the chat or raise your hand, and I'd love to share.
Eager to see that demo. That was a great presentation. Thank you.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, so let me reshare.
Quick question.
Okay.
Do we, with the Generous platform, do you pick which philanthropic
Charities?
that you contribute to?
Yeah, so right now I've handpicked 6 organizations within our beta, but we plan to open this up and allow the community to actually vote organizations that they like to support onto the platform. And we have a unique voting mechanism that I'm planning on integrating that into the platform. So, currently we support 501c3s, but in the near future, really I'd like for any organization, specifically ones like DAOs, to be able to be directly supported through the platform too, just like nonprofits. That's a great question.
Well, if you want, you can add us to the platform and we could be supported that way.
Absolutely. No, definitely. Yeah, that's what it's about, figuring out how to create new mechanisms of empowerment,
That would be great.
Yeah.
Would be great. Yeah. A mutual benefit.
Absolutely. Yeah. So let me, if there's no more questions, I could share my screen and give a small demo of the app. Let's see, I'm going to do basic. All right, there's a couple of pieces that I'd like to run through. Can you guys see the screen here? It should be.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the. Okay, awesome. So I've got this connected directly to my phone here. So it's just mirroring my phone. So yeah, this is kind of giving you a walkthrough of the app. This is the home page, where we've got, members, circles. We've integrated a circles feature that kind of piggybacks off of a movement, a growing movement in philanthropy called giving circles, where it's kind of a participatory form of philanthropy where people come together and pool their resources, and then they vote on where they want those resources to go. So we've got that embedded into our platform as well. Here are the 6 organizations that you can currently support. I really like this particular org. It's the Bell Project, really, really good social justice platform. But we can go to the vaults section here. Each one of these vaults are actual NFTs that are stored on the blockchain. So as you give, you can actually earn an infinite number of vaults. So I'll kind of show you what that looks like here. I'm gonna actually view the vault details of, let's go to one that I actually have here. So as you can see, this particular vault, it's cycled one time. It's generated 10 Gencoin. Like I said in the presentation, each Gencoin has an equivalent value of $1 US. Technically, it's backed by USDC, and we can go over what that looks like on the redemption treasury. But in essence, when these vaults fill with gems, they generate a predetermined amount of Gencoin. This particular gem tier generates 10. So if we go here, we can view vault details. And if you see at the bottom, there's that view on chain link. So once you click that, this will actually take you directly to the blockchain, and you can view the actual NFT. These are dynamic. If you view the attributes, you'll see that, this particular vault, it shows that it's unlocked. At the bottom, it's cycled one time. It has connections. It's generated 10. So in essence, this is literally a digital asset that can be transferred. You could earn this on the platform and gift it to someone else that isn't involved in the platform. And they would literally own almost like a piece of the algorithm. And every time this vault cycles, they would generate Gencoin if it's associated to their particular wallet. Does anyone have questions in regards to what you just saw there? Okay. There's way more, and I want to kind of keep it short for the purposes of this demo. Here we have your wallet. So every user, when they sign up, the interesting thing about the way Solana, and this is built on the Solana blockchain, its architecture allows for something called a PDA, which means a programmatically derived address. That means that a smart contract can actually kind of govern wallets directly tied to the smart contract. So what this ultimately enables is the fact that users can join the platform without having to worry about creating an account, creating a wallet, storing keys. It's directly tied to the generous smart contract and ultimately tied to your login and your account here. Now, at any time, you can still, actually, I'd like to go here to the sandbox so you can see real time here. We'll go to this wallet. This wallet actually has some Gencoin in it. So we have 254 Gencoin. At any time, you could send those Gencoins to basically an off-platform self-custodial wallet, just by entering the address here. So we still give you the opportunity to transfer your assets that you earn within the platform. But one use case of Gencoin, like I stated before, let's go here to circles. This is just an example. This is a sandbox, just kind of foreshadowing what you guys could actually do. You guys could create a circle on our platform, and each circle allows the group to manage their own members. So you can go here and add members. You can manage them, make them leaders or whatnot. You can create events through the platform, which is kind of a cool feature. Creating events, let's just say that as a group, you guys wanted to create or host a volunteering event, let's just say at a soup kitchen. Through the platform, you could create an event and also allow people to check in. And when they check in, they can earn digital assets just by showing up and using the platform to manage the checking in to the event. But really what I wanted to show you here were the funding goals. So each circle can define a funding goal. So in this case, we've set a GenCoin goal of 1,000. And you can contribute to this funding goal. So right now, let's see, the balance is 12. We've raised 12. I'm going to go ahead and contribute 100 GenCoin here through the app. And so we've contributed 100. As you can see, it already updated there. So we've raised 112 of the GenCoin. Each funding goal actually has an on-chain account. So all of this stuff is being governed by the blockchain. So as you can see here, this shows that that's the actual balance. It's 112 GenCoin. So never at any time is the accounting being stored in a centralized database. We're basically using blockchain to govern the accounting here. So that's one use case. You can earn GenCoin, give it to your org's funding goals, your circle's funding goal. Another interesting feature, because generosity, this platform is really geared towards helping people to develop a habit of generosity. Yes, you can go to the member section and gift the gem. That's one way to practice generosity. Every time you gift a gem, it's basically purchasing a digital item in the form of a gem. You're rewarded with digital assets. So you at the very least earn an additional Vault NFT. Sometimes you earn seed. Seed is another token that allows you to convert your GenCoin to cash, like in the event that you would like to convert it. And so I'll show you what that looks like. So if you go to your wallet, you can actually redeem seed. As you can see here, we have about 154 GenCoin here, and we've got 52 seeds. So at any time you can redeem seed. What this does is it converts 50% of your current GenCoin balance to cash and automatically contributes 10% of that to a charity. The reason we want to have this baked in is because we don't want users just using the platform as a means of making money. Even though we do believe in economic empowerment, we still want to keep the essence of what this is about, and that is practicing generosity and ensuring that organizations are benefiting as well. So as you can see here, when we redeem seed, it basically converts your GenCoin to cash and then contributes that 10% to an organization. Every time you gift, GenCoin to an organization or circle funding goal, it increases your impact stat. So we're tracking this stuff real time. How much you've given. This shows your giving to earning ratio. So, how much you've earned in GenCoin versus how much you've given. Some people may want to have a high G to E ratio. Maybe they want to give all of their GenCoin away. This is a stat that we're tracking. And there's other stats. Again, just don't want to go too detailed. Just want to kind of give you a gist of some of the stuff that we have in the platform. And I'll end it on this. Because I really like this feature. This feature is in its infancy, but we also have something called daily intention logs. Generosity is much more than the giving financially. Generosity is about, being available in our relationships. You know, we can be generous in our relationships. So this feature actually allows people to set daily intentions on areas that they would like to practice their generosity in. So let's just say, you know, I need to call my sister because I haven't checked on her in a month. You know, I can set an intention here, and it starts a 24-hour timer. If I complete this intention within the 24-hour time frame, I actually will be rewarded with seed, which is another token that I showed you earlier that allows you to convert your Gencoin to cash. So again, just wanted to give you guys just a little glimpse of the platform. There's definitely more to it. It's a work in progress. It is currently in an active beta, and so there's so much that I'm looking to build in it. And I would love to have, you know, you guys join our beta and give feedback and help grow this movement and platform together. So I'll stop it there if anyone has any questions. Oh, did I lose?
Hi, thank you. I was on mute.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I do see a message in the chat that says the daily intention log is pretty cool. I do have a quick question. How does a nonprofit go about getting attached to or implementing itself onto the app?
Yeah, so like I stated earlier, actually I'm gonna go here. I've hand selected these orgs. We currently don't have an organization onboarding feature just yet, but in the future, how we envision it is the community will vote the organizations in. So there's another token that is rewarded called Good Token, which is an actual cryptocurrency. There is a limited amount that was minted, so there's 9 billion of them. And through the platform, you'll be able to earn Good Token, achieving various different tasks and achievements. There's one action that you can do. You can buy love bombs, which allows users to join the platform for free, kind of covers their first gift. But as you buy these other digital assets, you can also earn Good Token that way. So to answer your question, in the near future, users will be able to vote nonprofits onto the orgs using their Good Token. So let's just say, you know, it takes 10 Good Token to vote an actual organization in. So as long as the community contributes to that goal, it'll basically solidify, an organization to be supported on the platform. Remember, we can always give to an organization, right? Nothing stops us giving to a 501c3. So it's not like, you know, I'm actually having to actively go out and solicit, you know, partnerships with orgs, even though I think that would be a strategy. But really what I want this to be is community driven. Another point would be, you know, most giving platforms as is focuses on helping nonprofits and organizations raise money. And this is where I see is kind of an underserved segment in the philanthropic process. There are no actual tools and platforms that actually focus on helping empower the giver. And that's really what Generous is about, not necessarily the organization, but helping the giver in the new, unique way to empower them to practice generosity, also increase their resources. So I hope that answers your question. I know it was a little bit long.
Yes, it did. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. And really, thanks for this new take on philanthropy, making it easier. You don't have to go find a checkbook or
Yep.
Zelle somebody or just figure it out. So we do thank you for that. And actually, we can't wait to get started with you.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm here for you. You know, definitely we'll have some follow-up sessions.
I just want to say good evening, Patrick, and good evening, Disruptor team. I hope everyone is having a wonderful evening. I just have one question. I don't want to feel like I've overheard the presentation. So as somebody who participate in your app, so as a giver, if I give to any organization, you trying to tell us that we will, be, making some money, doing so. I don't want to feel like overhearing you.
Yeah, that's it. So really, it's more, think of it as more, we are kind of revolutionizing the fundraising industry. Think Uber for a moment and what it did to the taxi industry. Uber actually revolutionized the taxi industry by allowing anyone with a phone and an app to participate in the ride sharing economy. So anyone could, if you had a car and an app, you could become an Uber driver and start earning through the app. What this does, we're revolutionizing, more specifically, the fundraiser function in a nonprofit. Little do people know, there's actually a fundraiser job function within a nonprofit. On average, these fundraisers earn anywhere from 80 to, I think, upwards of 80 to 90K a year, and their sole purpose is to help raise funds for the organization. And so what I'm doing is flipping this on its head and turning the giver and the donor into kind of a micro fundraiser. So I've gamified practicing generosity through this new unique way of gifting gems as a means of fundraising. And I'm including our user base in the upside of the fundraising activity. So a percentage of these funds that are being generated by purchasing these gems are actually being allocated to be rewarded in the form of GenCoin to the users. I hope that answers your question. Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Yeah, it's a great question.
Thanks a lot, Pat, and keep doing your thing.
Awesome, man. Nice to meet you, Adam.
You too.